Konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, and I am so grateful for the opportunity I have to serve my buyers and sellers in fabulous Las Vegas.
My name's Jay, and I've lived in Vegas for, when did I close? July? So 8 months. I basically moved here from LA, specifically after buying the house. So the way I met Kaori was I actually used my phone a friend lifeline. I basically, when I decided I wanted to buy a house, first thing I need to do is find a realtor. And I asked two really trusted friends who should I talk to? Both referring me, one referred me to her directly and one referred me to her company. And I knew it was obviously like a match made in heaven.
Buying a home is one of the biggest investments you will make, and I want to make the process as easy as possible, seamless and stress-free for my clients.
I wouldn't say I had fears about buying my home. I definitely had a lot of uncertainty just because this is the first time I bought a house, but I didn't have any of those, fortunately.
I am extremely responsive to my buyers, making sure that their questions are being answered right away every step of the way. At the end, I want my buyers to be very happy when their dream home closes on time and on schedule.
Yeah, the selection was pretty straightforward. Someone said, use her, she's perfect and amazing. And the person who told me to use her is someone I highly value and trust in all kinds of advice. Trust someone for this thing, I don't question it.
I am extremely passionate about real estate. I love my job, I love my clients, I love hearing each of my clients' stories, I love discussing real estate goals, whether they are buying, selling, or investing.
So, in terms of someone who was different to work with, it's hard to say just because I haven't bought a house before. But in terms of things that were notable that stood out, that was, a nice thing. She was very patient with me. This is the first house that I've ever purchased, so it was uncharted territory for me. I wanted to buy a home many years ago, but living in California for the last 12 years did not make buying a home a very feasible thing. So it's been a long time put off, and when I finally did, there was just all kinds of uncertainty.
I love to assist families in relocation, especially from California, because I did it too almost 16 years ago.
Very well, very smoothly. It's a bit challenging in that I was in Los Angeles and I'm buying a house in Las Vegas, and while they aren't that far apart, I wasn't here most of the time. I came to the city to look at a first run of homes just to kind of dial in some things I like and didn't like to help her get an understanding of what was things I liked. But we ended up finding a house that I really liked to make an offer on that first trip. After that, I didn't come back to the city until the day after we closed. But the walkthroughs and that kind of stuff, she was super, super helpful. Cause I even told her, I said, hey, for the walkthrough, I can come over and do the walkthrough, and she's like, well, it's gonna be 2 days before we close. You don't need to come over, do that, go back and come over again. So, I'll take care of it. She did that remote for me.
I have the contacts, the resources they need to ensure an easy and successful transaction. I am learning every day from my incredibly talented and knowledgeable teammates at Char Luxury Real Estate.
Also, they were great to work with in that a couple times in things like counteroffers and in things like negotiations, I was like, yeah, that sounds good to me. I don't have a reason to push back. And then they'd be like, well, actually, we can do better. And there were times where they really looked out for me, where they were like, you're accepting something that you may be comfortable accepting, but we think we can do better. We're not gonna let you accept that because you deserve better. And they were really awesome about those kind of things. I can and I do. I've sent 4 or 5 people to her. One friend just closed not too long ago on a home here. I have other friends who have given her contact information to. All of them, I tell them the same thing. She's awesome. She made the process smooth and simple. She's also just great to interact with. She's charming and friendly and just a really good person to actually engage with.
I want all of my clients to know that when I am handling their real estate transaction, that they are in good hands with me and that they can trust me in having a successful closing.
My name is Jay Eckert, and I highly recommend using Kaori at Char Luxury for any of your real estate needs.
This is Kaori Nagao, your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist.